there for 100 years to dust and rubble, and buried beneath it all was Clem, along with his wife of 25 years.
They got fire rescue on the way.
Against all odds, Clem would somehow survive, pulling himself up from the field of debris. It was a storm that would go on to destroy numerous homes and take the lives of 2 people. There was no time to run and not a chance to hide. All he could do was stand there helplessly and watch. It was a direct hit, as the EF4 tornado tore through the house before Clem could even say a word, quickly turning the home that had once stood there for 100 years to dust and rubble, and buried beneath it all was Clem, along with his wife of 25 years.
They got fire rescue on the way.
Against all odds, Clem would somehow survive, pulling himself up from the field of debris. It was a storm that would go on to destroy numerous homes and take the lives of 2 people, one of whom was Clem's neighbor and good friend Jacqueline Closa, who lived in the house that Clem had filmed being destroyed just moments before it struck him, and the other being Geraldine, Clem's wife and best friend. Days following the disaster, a family member who had been searching the area for anything salvageable would stumble across Clem's phone, which miraculously was still working. And on it would be the now infamous video that showed the point of view of a man being struck head-on by a tornado and somehow surviving. The imagery, the sounds, and the context make this clip one of the most shocking I have ever seen, as well as one of the darkest across all of YouTube.
The tornado has passed. Capricious, swift, savage.
Before we move on to the next video, I want to briefly thank today's sponsor, Casetify. I, like many of you out there, have had a long history of dropping my phone and cracking the screen, which is a pain to fix and not to mention very expensive. But luckily, Casetify is here to help. Casetify is a tech accessory brand that makes high-quality cases for phones and AirPods, along with a number of other accessories. Their impact cases are my personal favorite though, as they're engineered with a 2-layer construction of Qi tech, which makes it drop test approved for drops up to 6.5 feet. These cases come in a ton of unique designs for whatever style you're into, and you can even customize them with your name or a monogram. It's a great blend of protection and personality, and it's actually protective in more ways than one, as these cases have an antimicrobial coating, which kills 99% of bacteria. And best of all, they're more sustainable than most cases on the market, as they're made out of 50% recycled materials. So if you're interested in trying out Casetify for yourself, then head over to casetify.com/Nick Crowley and you'll receive 15% off your brand new phone case.
A new high-tech way to find out who's at the door.
With a video doorbell,
you'll never miss a visitor.
In the past few years, the world has seen a boom in the use of doorbell cameras, mainly because of instances like this.
Oh, they got a camera.
Capturing and exposing criminals in the act, from the most petty of thieves all the way to attempted murderers and kidnappers. Due to their knack for capturing disturbing encounters, the videos that have emerged from these devices have practically carved out their own genre here on YouTube, to the point that many, including myself, have almost become desensitized to them. But recently, a video began making the rounds, showing the events that transpired at a Las Vegas home on the evening of July 21st, 2021, and it proved to be one of the most chilling I have ever seen. It happened around 8 p.m., where a young lady had been working in her kitchen, waiting for her husband to return home from work. It was another 100-degree day in Vegas, and likely in an attempt to cool down, she would open her window to let the evening breeze in. Unbeknownst to her, this harmless decision would lead to a terrifying series of events. Outside of the home, a man had been wandering the suburban streets aimlessly, roaming throughout the neighborhood before stopping in his tracks. In front of him was the open window and a clear view of the woman inside. It was a chance sighting that would lead to the man approaching the house and ringing the doorbell, where the camera would begin to record.
You're lying.
Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you.